98.9 Nash Icon. Good morning, it's Adam Webster, and I've got comedian Greg Warren on the telephone right now. Good morning, man.
Hey, man, how's it going?
You've been on the late night shows with Seth Meyers, and you've had your Comedy Central Presents, but the world of comedy has kind of changed now, right? Where we could stream comedy specials for free on YouTube, like your special, The Champ. How has that changed the game?
You know, with Comedy Central, when I had a half-hour special on Comedy Central, you know, they'd show it. They'd premiere it, and then they'd show it a handful of times afterwards. But if somebody wants to see the special, now they can watch it whenever they want. Between the stand-up clips on social media and putting the specials on YouTube, it kind of changed my career.
Now, Greg's path to the comedy stage was kind of unique. I mean, all-American college wrestler, spent a decade working for Procter & Gamble, selling major brands like Jif and Pringles and Folgers.
Well, it's a natural progression, you know. They have a comedy program over at Procter & Gamble.
I feel like most corporations do. There's a lot of comedy in the workplace, isn't there?
I sold Jif. Our motto was choosy moms, choose Jif. Choosy moms, not all moms. Let's say maybe your mom who drinks in the afternoon and goes to the casino and forgets to pick up your kids from school. If that's the case, by all means, buy Peter Pan. A better product for you.
That's not the mom that Jif is looking for.
Yeah, and those years in college wrestling, especially the early years, because I wasn't very good, and that's usually funnier. Our first match we had to wrestle in Northern Iowa, they were good, and I was not. I got, tired. In high school wrestling, you don't get as tired. I was exhausted. I was just laying on the mat. I couldn't move, and they were all yelling at me. I was like, guys, I agree, this is bad, but we're not going to fix it tonight. My coach yelled, get up. I was like, I don't know if you saw, I tried to do that 7 seconds ago, and he didn't want me to. He threw me back down, coach. It got real bad. The referee, the one guy in the gymnasium charged with my safety, started making fun of me. The referee, he was like, are you okay down there, son? Ha, 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 ha. He was playing to the crowd. He was trying to get laughs as a comedian. I can tell you, he was good. He killed. The whole place laughed at me. It was one of the more miserable nights of my life.
At least people were laughing. It's better than going on stage and hearing a crowd not laugh, because the sound of silence when you're on stage, those nights that you bomb early in your career, probably worse than that.
Those are awful. Yeah, it's a different kind of death. At least I wasn't winded, but still painful. Something
that you and I have in common, I mean, I was not a college wrestler, but I was in the band in high school, you know, because I'm pretty cool. I was in the band. I played the drums, the quads. It said that you were a band geek, but it didn't say what you played. What did you play in the band?
Clarinet.
Okay.
First chair, by the way. First chair.
Well.
Yeah, you understand. That's a big deal.
That's prestigious.
Yeah, there's prestige involved there. I mean, it's a bbig section, the clarinet section. It's like 20 clarinets in my high school. I mean, if somebody's like, my daughter's first chair oboe, well, who cares, ma'am? There's 2 oboe players in the whole school, and one of them doesn't even know which end of the horn to blow in. Let's not get crazy. But I mean, a drummer like yourself, here's why I always like the drums. Not necessarily during the marching band season, but the concert band the rest of the year. As clarinet player, I'm the closest person in the whole band to the teacher, to the band director.
Yeah.
The drums, you guys were so far back there, he had no idea what was going on. I don't think he knew half of the drummers' names. They were cooking chickens back there. I think they had an illegal craps game going on. Every month, somebody drop a cymbal and be like, hey, you guys knock it off back there.
Yeah, no, he knew my name. Hey, Adam, get out of here. Go to the office. No, I got kicked out a lot. There was a lot of hijinks going back there in the drum section. You're right.
You guys were always having fun, man. Always, jacking around. Always.
Yeah, all we had to do was keep the beat, and you guys had to know, notes and melodies, and he would be working on all the different sections. Then finally, we got to play with the band, and by that time, most of us had been kicked out of the room. Check out Greg Warren's new special, The Champ, on YouTube, and Nate Bargatze is your executive producer?
Yeah, Nate, this is the second project we've done together. He formed a company where he puts out family-friendly material, I guess is the best way to say it. It's on Nate Land, his YouTube channel. The last one sort of changed my career, so this one's been going great so far. Thanks to people like you, yeah.
Well, if you want to see Greg Warren's comedy special, The Champ, I posted a link to it on the 98.9 Nash Icon Facebook page. So check it out. You won't be disappointed. And I know this is really early for any comedian, anything before 1 p.m. So thanks for getting up and coming on with us this morning, man.
Oh, yeah. Enjoyed talking. And hopefully we'll do a show together sometime.
Would love that. Anytime you're in the Worcester, Mass area, hit me up.
Okay. All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Enjoy talking to you.